What has no right to be as difficult as it is? Making friends as an adult _e.t.a, thank you for my award, kind stranger. Let's be friends, d tilde. Oof, this truth hurts me. It's like I can't even understand how I easily made so many friends when I was a kid. Young kids don't really have the forward thinking or mental blocks that plague adults. Kids are pretty carefree and are unaware of a lot of things. When you don't have these mental blocks or that voice inside of your head, it's pretty easy to meet and make friends. Think of it as a weird ignorance is bliss. Period. I dream of not having the sometimes unbearable pain and all this fucking blood to clean up every time. I once passed out because of that. I was unable to call anyone to get me painkillers. Edit, I thought some of you might need tips for cleaning blood on fabric. First, synthetic fabrics are the easiest to clean. It's plastic so the blood doesn't stay long on there. The sooner you wash the blood, the better it is. Just wash it before it dries. Use cold water. Warm water will literally cook the blood and then you can't remove it anymore. What I usually do is rinse it first with a lot of water to get rid of what didn't have its chance to stay. Then I usually take the good old soap. This isn't a joke, old soaps are way better for this, a solid brush. I rub wet soap on the cloth and then I brush it. It helps removing a lot. I rinse it, let it in the water for a solid 30 minutes and then rinse it again. Goes next in the washing machine. You can also use hydrogen peroxide, but it's way more difficult to find this. As a man, I'm really glad I don't have them. But also hate watching the so have to put up with all the bullshit associated with them. Looked up why humans have them and most other, non-ape, mammals don't. Turns out we aren't 100% sure, but the prevailing theory seems to be, we like to fuck a lot, and like, all the time. Most of us, my GF didn't get the memo, but that's beside the point. This is different than most animals, which tend to only fuck around the time of ovulation. As it turns out, sperm and eggs have less shelf life than yogurt kept at room temperature. And old sperm/old eggs don't make for great babies. So instead of supporting said genetically inferior embryo, which will burrow into your uterine wall to drench itself in your blood, you build a wall of tissue for it to stick itself into, and then just detach the whole damn thing and send it all off into oblivion, aka your underwear, at the worst possible time, like 2 weeks before it's meant to, when you're wearing your favorite pair of cute white short shorts, during a gathering of your peers. TL, doctor, fuck you, read it, it's interesting. Actual TL, doctor, humans fuck a lot and therefore old eggs/sperm will meet and try to grow a genetic fuck up, which would be calorically expensive to bring to term, so your uterus lulls the embryo into a false sense of security with a soft warm lining before firing it out of the airlock that is your cervix. This whole process hurts and is generally regarded to be a bad time. You are my favorite person in the internet right now. TL, doctor, fuck you, read it, it's interesting. Made me so happy. Getting out of bed in the morning. Trying to find a good reason is just too hard. Guess I'll put my sweatpants on and move to the couch, where I can binge watch Netflix and read about how fucked up the world is on my phone. Ending a conversation just because you don't feel like socializing anymore. My 86-year Phil lives with us and he does not know how to end a conversation. I will stand up and tell him I'm headed upstairs, and he talks the entire time I am leaving the room. And he makes bizarre comments and laughs and it's just weird. He is just awkward at conversations sometimes. Damn, 86 years old too? Maybe he just doesn't want the conversation to end because he's a bit lonely, losing weight. It feels like it goes on fast and takes blood, sweat and tears to come off. Was really convenient for the millions of years of mankind before the 1700s, 1900s, agricultural and industrial revolutions. Now in the age of artificial sugars, mass production, office jobs, and the automobile? Not so much. Finding motivation. Insurance. And when you call someone that works there to help understand better, they act like all of this legal jargon should just be common sense and you're an idiot for not knowing. I sold insurance for 4 years. When we overhauled our homeowners policy, I made a project of explaining each coverage using the Upgoer 5 text editor. https://splashu.com/upgoer5/ that only lets you use the most common 1000 words in English. It was inspired by this webcomic https://xkcd.com/1133/ which is a diagram of the Saturn V rocket labeled using only that list of words. I passed it along to the rest of the agency, and even though it's a little extreme, I hope it helped get some difficult concepts across in a simple way. LOL at this end should point toward the ground if you want to go to space. If it is pointing toward space, you are having a bad problem and you will not go to space today. Installing a printer. I don't want your 15 other garbage apps, HP. I just want to print my essay. Would you like to receive notifications of hot back to school sales by HP and receive hourly newsletters of our best products? Getting your tubes tied without having already had at least 2 children. My wife and I aren't having kids and she doesn't want to worry about it, but no doctor will even consider it, and we're both in our 30s. Why would they refuse? Do they not want you to change your mind later and sue or something? In which case couldn't they just have you sign something? This is the most common excuse I've gotten. Mine don't even work properly because I have a hormonal condition that fucks them up so they're barely functional. Still get the but what if you change your mind every damn time. Applying for jobs, having to type out your resume 2 times and submit your formal resume, and then doing this over and over for every job you apply for, and all for it not sending you an email saying you've been rejected. You're just in job purgatory. My least favorite is when you get an automated email saying you're not qualified or no longer being considered, relatively quickly. Which most likely means they utilize an automated service that reads your resume and it didn't find the keywords it was looking for. So you did all that work entering your information twice and no human being will ever look at it. Opening that one jar that even the strong friend can't open. I just wanted some jam. Hit it with a butter knife on the corner so it dents a little. Some of the pressure lets up when you break the seal that way. Corner? I can see why you're having trouble getting it open. Looking for a job when you have no connections. If I could upvote this 1,000 times I would. Over the past 3 years and probably 1,000 applications, I've only ever gotten one call and that quickly fell through. But people with no qualifications but happen to know a guy, hired immediately. Sounds like you should work on getting to know people. I would say learning a language, especially one like Russian or German. Multiple hours a day for multiple years just to become somewhat capable. I had given up on it because I wasn't getting anywhere and just wasting my time. Sports, the guitar etc. is all much easier in reality. I think your best bet is to be active in Russian or German communities or so. I grew up in a Russian-speaking household but my Russian is still broken, and I believe it's because since I'm Israeli I talked a lot more Hebrew, friends, school yada yada. Hell, my English is not that bad due to being extremely active in English communities. Emo. Cutting in a straight line with scissors. I'm 21 and still somehow fail to do this. 28 and I can't cut in a straight line. Getting a job with no experience. Search for entry-level jobs. All the listings require 3,4,5 plus yo. Kill me. I feel like these people don't understand what entry-level is supposed to mean. It reminds me of this one post I saw. A programmer mentioned how he was not qualified because he needed more years of experience in a programming language than years since the language was invented by him. Edit, this was a long time ago I saw it. I don't remember any more than I said in my comment. 2020. Agreed. Can we just skip to the end please? Falling asleep. Staying asleep. Combine these two with getting up in the morning, mentioned above, and you have completed the cycle. Starting a serious exercise routine. Like you're giving your body literally what it needs to be healthy and it pays you, leaving you semi-crippled for weeks. Oof, I feel this. I need to start getting back in shape. I have the time. just not the motivation. I've been dealing with a leg problem for almost 2 years, so I'm kind of limited, but hopefully that'll be solved soon. I need to be doing core and arms. No more 0 days. https://www.reddit.com/r/get-disciplined/comment/1q96b5/I_get-just_core.under_about_car/large victories are built on a foundation of smaller victories. Put another way, take care of the little things and the big things take care of themselves. Even if you just do 10 push-ups and then nothing else all day, at least you know that you've done something that day. Once the basics get a little bit easier, you'll begin to see the effects in your body shape in the mirror, which will give you more motivation. That will make you work harder, and the changes will become more drastic. And so on and so forth. Getting mental health treatment without having to fight everyone on the way in a test of your determination. Ugh, this is so true. Last year I was having a really difficult time with some family stuff. I currently live in the southeastern United States. Trying to find a psychologist that would even call me back was impossible. I seriously hope this is a unique problem that no one ever has to deal with. Greater than trying to find a psychologist that would even call me back was impossible. Wait, what? Why does this happen? Too many patients? Or is this some weird sadistic form of auditions? When the damn seatbelt keeps getting stuck while you're trying to put it on. You be raging in your car before you've left your driveway. Peeling stickers, why can't they just come off smoothly? Hella. The stress of trying to peel it ever so slowly to decrease chances of an annoying ass sticky residue rip, only to fail when you get to the end because you got too cocky. Boo. Edit. Y'all really gave me some good suggestions and tips on how to avoid this heartache moving forward. I love Reddit, man, y'all are the greatest ever. And then when you peel it off smoothly, there's still adhesive from the sticker left on the container and all the dust sticks to it. I might be wrong, but I don't feel like buying a house should be all that complicated. We've just started the process of looking and I already feel overwhelmed. Yes. 1,000 times yes. I was pregnant and on a time crunch. We were moving over 300 miles away, and I had a week to look at houses with my husband before he left to go to Germany. My original mortgage broker was on vacation, so the fill-in guy was running through the script rather fast with me, and he asked, "Do you understand?" It was something about escrow and I was hitting down a lot of notes, but I burst into tears and told him no. I just need a couple hours to go over everything and design the documents when I'm ready. I vaguely heard him awkwardly stammering as I hung up. I hope that call was recorded for training purposes. I had myself a good, heavy cry in my hotel room, pulled myself together, Googled escrow, and by the time my husband got home from the new facility tour I had documents, definitions, layman's terms, and a plan. And I was down a box of tissues. Childbirth. Literally every human that comes into this world requires either one, that their mother endure hours of unimaginable pain before literally ripping apart her genitals to allow this new human life an entrance into the world, or two, that their mother allow a group of strangers to slice through her abdominal muscles into her uterus to extract a baby, before then undergoing many weeks of pain and physical recovery from the trauma of major surgery. I'm literally being induced tomorrow, man face palming. Good luck, brave soldier. Canceling any type of subscription. Pro tip for canceling subscriptions: when they ask why you're canceling, just tell them you are going to prison. They'll shut up and let you cancel real quick. I've always used the line that I'm moving abroad, they don't bother trying to keep you. I know this because at one point I did actually move abroad, and now when I need to cancel anything it's an instant velp. Alright, cancelled, click. Life. Edit. Thank you for the award. That was unexpected. Wow. Thank you for the second award, and all the comments. You have reminded me that none of us get out of this unscathed, some more than others. Killing mosquitoes. Fucking annoying pieces of hell. Taxes. On year 4 of doing them myself. I'm either doing it right or should be expecting a call from the IRS sometime in the future. I don't do taxes yet, but I see my dad do them, and all I think is, how the hell am I supposed to do that when I'm older? Leaving a party/social gathering. I wish it wasn't considered rude to just fucking leave. Pick up your phone, say something in a different language, look concerned, and then leave works for me all the time. Mi novio me necesita. Adios familia. Printing. Why is the third largest install on my computer the damn print drivers? Ripping us off with fucking ink refills. I hope the paperless revolution is hurting you assholes. Get laser, one-time investment, lifelong printing without issues. Leaving a restaurant with my family. Okay, meal is over, let's say our goodbyes and head out. Okay, standing next to the table, let's say our goodbyes and head out. Okay, just outside the front door, let's say our goodbyes and head out. Okay, made it to the parking lot, let's say our goodbyes and head out. FFS, just say bye and walk away. Why is this so hard? I see you've met my grandmother. Mine's like Velpim tired, let's go home. We're still eating. Well, he'll just take a nap here then. After it took 45 minutes to get her to leave the house to go to said restaurant, as it would be too embarrassing to go in whatever clothes she had on.